Thank you for the 1 month membership. What's next? Album review on the Hip Hop channel, Lucas? The next album review on the Hip Hop channel is probably going to be some Tyler, the Creator, to Pimp a Butterfly, or to Pimp a Bumblebee. Tyler, the Creator, man, he's just a bit of a lyricist, dude. He's just got a bit of a funky beat, and his music sucks, and he sounds like trash. I mean, he doesn't even have any, he just has a horrible voice. He has terrible lyrics. But there's just something so deep about his music, man. Fucking hell, dude. Imagine listening to Tyler, Creator. Listen, I'm not a big music head, but I have a hip-hop channel. Tyler, the Creator is overrated as fuck. All right, straight up. Tyler, the Creator has shit music. He sounds terrible. Sounds like Tyler, the Creator's whole thing is, I don't want to fit into like what the average rapper is doing with the auto-tune and good beats, so he has shit-sounding beats. It sounds like someone's bopping a bunch of trash cans together, and this is his flow. When it rains, it pours. One of the things these like hippie rappers do is they never rhyme. They never rhyme because rhyming sounds too good, so they don't rhyme because it sounds more deep. You ever notice that? Some of these like hippie rappers, these fancy rappers that people that are deep thinkers listen to, they never rhyme, ever, and everything sounds like dog shit. So they'll be like, I was drinking water, right? And they'll say something like, snapping pictures, looking at the sky, it was red, smoked a blunt. Instead of I got out of bed, the sky is red, smoked a blunt, got out of bed, they'll say some shit like, then I went for a walk. They'll just do some dumb shit, bro. Fuck that music! That shit sucks! That shit sucks. Dude, Tyler, the Creator, all these like, Yellow Wolf, all these guys, they're all just trying to rebel against what the like cool, good sounding music is. It's like anything but creating a beat that could actually be listened to by a lot of people. And I'm not saying you got to blend in with Lil Baby and all that, but dude, it's okay to rhyme. That's what rap is about. Rap is about rhyming. That's totally fine. Okay, it's okay to rhyme. Not rhyming doesn't make you deep. Having a totally trash beat that sounds like pots and pans being blasted together doesn't necessarily make it deep. And again, there's something about the rap. They have no flow. They got no melody. Yeah, Danny Brown. Danny Brown's another example of that. No rhyming. I was drinking coffee, take my phone out, and then start walking a little bit. I don't know, dude. That shit sucks so much. That shit sucks, dude. I'm right, too. I'm right, too. Yeah, they're the hardcores. Yeah, they're the real hardcores of the music industry. The real hardcores. When in reality, the good music is just like the rappers that are in between the auto-tuned mumble rappers and then like the Tyler, the Creator's deep thinking rappers that have like a bumblebee on their album cover. And they wear like one of those hats that says like, some stupid like teddy bear on it or some shit. They wear one of those stupid hats that's like a corduroy hat, stupid corduroy hat. And they're not allowed to rhyme. Straight up. Widest take ever, bro. You should know this is deep stuff. You just don't understand the flow that Tyler, the Creator has. He has no flow at all. Those guys, their only good music is like their first couple songs. First couple songs are always good, and then they get into that deep phase. I just don't understand it. How could you possibly think one of those songs sounds good that they're coming out with? Straight up, rude. Sounds about what? Yeah, man, doesn't even understand it, dude. Sorry, bro. Do you put your knee pads on when you talk about Volk? I don't, but thank you for the $2, Oscar. Makayev is the only boring Dagestani. He's not the only one. Abu Bakr is boring too. Zubada Tukagov is boring. There are some boring ones, but he's one of them. He's like he's leading the pack. Who's your favorite rapper then? I don't really have a favorite rapper, to be honest, but I'm not afraid to sit here and say the best rappers are ones that are, sort of in the mainstream. Straight up. Best ones are the ones that are in the mainstream. Kendrick Lamar's music these days, to be honest, I mean, I've not really been listening to it, but like To Pimp a Butterfly, it was worse than Good Kid, Mad City. And I like some of the tracks on it, but it was worse than Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City is like, that's great music right there. To Pimp a Butterfly, I've literally heard people say things like, there's this one song on To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't know what it is. There's this one song on it, and someone posted online, what's one rap song that you cannot honestly believe is so good it just has you in like a trance? And they named a song on To Pimp a Butterfly. I looked it up, and it was dog shit. It was dog shit. What is it? I'm trying to find it. Dude. It's I don't remember the name of the song, but there was one of the songs on To Pimp a Butterfly, and it was like someone was crying about it, saying, honestly, that's the one for me. It's just like perfection the whole time out. And I listened to it, and objectively, the first couple of minutes are trash. Doesn't even sound good. That's what it is these days in rap. If you want to be a deep rapper, then you have to not rhyme, and your beats have to be dog shit, and you can't even have a melody. There's no melody. It's just random words over and over again, and maybe you have like a line that sounds kind of deep every once in a while. Stick to MMA, littlest bro. Sorry, brother. I'll stick to MMA, man. I just can't wrap my head around this deep stuff that all these rappers are coming out with their corduroy hats and their overalls. You're right. I could easily, dude. I could easily be better than them. I'll tell you that, man. I could easily come out with some better tunes. Yeah, like Danny Brown, like Earl Sweatshirt. Can Tony beat anyone at this point, or should he retire early? Oh, man. No, Tony can't beat anyone unless it's Nick Diaz. Thank you for the $5. Early prediction for the fight with Chiesa. Tony gets held down and squirms on the ground the whole time. It's the saddest thing we've ever seen, but it's funny. Hopefully he has Goggins, Jocko Willink in the crowd as well. Maybe a little bit of Tony Robbins. And Tony's going to come back with his old high school wrestling coach. That's what Tony's whole team, Tony's whole shtick these days is show up with an even older wrestling coach than the one before. So he's went from college to high school. Next it'll be middle school. Have Jocko Willink or get David Goggins or like one of those guys in the Rogan scene. Black Rifle Coffee Group. They'll have one of those guys. And, he'll lose. So at least it'll be funny. Childish Gambino is win rap. L-Man, what are you saying? Thank you for the $2. I mean, he's made good music. Better music than Tyler, the Creator. Are you still a diehard P. Diddy fan, or was that just yesterday? No, I've never been a P. Diddy fan. But thank you for the $5. Manlit. I appreciate that. The best rappers, I'll tell you guys my top 5, because I've always been a big rap guy. I've got a hip-hop channel. My top 5, and it's objectively, you got to have Biggie in there. So objectively, you got to have him in the mix. I've got Big L in the mix, too. A lot of people sleep on Big L, but he's in there, too. I've got Nas in the top 3 spot. Got to have Nas at number 3. Tupac. I'm putting Tupac in there. And number 1, I got to say is Yellow. I got to say Yellow Wolf. No. My top 5 is Yellow Wolf, Eminem. I'm going to say Yellow Wolf, Eminem, G-Eazy. And I'll say Yellow Wolf, Eminem, G-Eazy, and I'll go with Lil Wayne. No, I'm joking. Joe Barbaro. Shout out to Joe Barbaro, bro. Joe Barbaro from Mafia 2. No, my top 5, you got to have a good top 5. Everyone's got to have a good top 5. My top 5, got to have Biggie in there, got to have Pac in there. Got to have Big L in there. And I've got, okay, you got me. I got Nas in the mix. Okay, I'm not afraid to admit I got Nas in the mix. And Ice Cube's at my number 6 spot. And Joe Budden's at my 8 spot. Joe Budden's one of the most underrated rappers ever. Joe Budden's at my number 8 spot. When Budden and Wayne got together, man, that was just like, they hit a new height. Stick to MMA, littlest bro. Sorry, man. I'm sorry that I didn't get a PhD in hip hop. Who is your favorite rapper then? I mean, I gotta put Yellow Wolf in there. Does that mean Garbrandt has a 150 IQ? You can't be a UFC champion and beat Dominic the Dominator Cruz without a high IQ. So I'll say yes. When's the next album review on the... Okay, so to answer your question, the next album review... It's going to be next week on Tyler, the Creator's How to Rock with a Bumblebee. That's going to be it. How to Rock with a Bumblebee album. It's going to be a good one. We'll be wearing the corduroy hat, and we'll be wearing the goofy yellow Nikes.